Did you know? The heel shoes are actually made for men at first time. Did you know in ancient time, salt was used as currency? And did you know? Wearable eyeglasses have been around since 1284. For knowing these interesting facts about the world, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit bell icon for more updates, and stay tuned with video at the end. Number 1. The first and most obvious function of eyebrows is to keep our eyes clear of liquid, such as sweat or rain. The brow's arch shape diverts liquid around the eyes and to the sides of our face, keeping any water or salty sweat out of our eyes. It's not something you think about all the time, but the next time you work out and end up sweating buckets, just be grateful that your eyebrows are keeping all of that out of your eyes. Eyebrows also serve an important social function, helping us express ourselves to other people. We can tell people we are surprised, angry, sad, happy, confused, all with the help of our eyebrows. Number 2. The summer has been the top season for births in the United States, according to records kept by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and August often wins the title as the month during which the most babies are born. In 2006, the most recent year for which statistics are available, August had the most U.S. births, just as it did in 10 of the previous 16 years, with the CDC estimating that 9% of all births occurred then. February had the least. T.J. Matthews, a demographer at the CDC National Center for Health Statistics, said that while August sometimes has the highest number, in other years it's July or September. August had the most births each year from 1990 to 2006 except for 6 years: 1992, 1993, 1997, 1998, 2003, and 2004, when it was edged out by July, according to the National Center for Health Statistics. Number 3. What if we told you that high heels were originally made exclusively for men? In a time when stilettos and platforms are often associated with female style and female sexuality, that fact might come as a surprise, but it shouldn't. In fact, for decades, high heels found their place on the feet of male soldiers, aristocrats, and even royals in differing parts of the globe for very specific reasons. And when it comes to the surprising history of heeled shoes, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Number 4. According to a UN report from 2015, 2.5 billion of the world's 7 billion people lack access to a toilet, particularly in areas of South Asia and sub-Saharan Africa. Since another report put the number of mobile phone users at 6 billion, that means more than twice as many people have phones as proper plumbing. This is not to say there are too many cell phones, but to say that we still have a long way to go when it comes to providing sanitation to everyone. And for more insight into this globe-spanning invention, number 5. Imagine that every time you needed to read something, you had to lift a piece of glass the size of a mirror to your face. That was the best solution that humankind had come up with for vision problems before the 13th century, when some enterprising folks in Italy shrank the glass in heavy frames enough that they could finally be worn on the nose. A while later, Spanish eyeglass makers came up with the idea of attaching ribbons to the frame so that the glasses could remain on the wearer's face. Finally, in the 1700s, these ribbons were replaced with the arms that today's glasses have, allowing them to rest comfortably on the nose and ears. Number 6. As it turns out, growing greenery inside your house is not only pleasant to look at, it's also good for your physical and mental health. Studies have shown that indoor rooms with plants have up to 60% fewer airborne molds and bacteria. English ivy, peace lilies, Boston ferns, and reed and dwarf date palms are especially good at cleaning the air and regulating humidity. More than that, a Swedish researcher found that houseplants tend to make people more contemplative and self-reflective, since they often remind people of loved ones when given as gifts and the beauty of nature. But to make sure you're only getting the right greenery, read up on the 30 plants you should never bring into your home. Number 7. Salt has been vital to human history and exploration since, among other things, it allows people to preserve food and take it with them on long journeys. Salt was so important that the ancient Romans used it as money, paying their soldiers in rations of salt. In fact, that's where we get the English word salary. It's also where we get the English word salad, which was named not for leafy greens, but for those same Romans who liked to sprinkle their greens with salt to improve the flavor. Number 8. Humans have been cultivating rice plants, which are actually species of grass, for somewhere between 12,000 and 15,000 years. All of our modern, domesticated rice can be traced back to a single crop in the Pearl River Valley of ancient China. The only other food that might be as old as corn, which was domesticated in Mexico between 7,500 and 12,000 years ago. Number 9. Though you may have heard the myth that dogs don't see colors, the truth is that they do, but in a more limited spectrum than humans. They can see yellows, blues, and violets very well, but have a harder time distinguishing reds, oranges, and greens. However, decreased vision of color allows dogs to have more of the receptors that let them see well in low light and track movement. If you're thinking of redecorating your doghouse, stick to blue and purple. Number 10. The deepest freshwater lake in the world is Lake Baikal, located in Siberia. It plunges to a whopping depth of 5,315 feet, 1,620 m. Whoa! Number 11. In 2019, scientists discovered the world's oldest known work of art on an Indonesian island called Sulawesi. It was created 44,000 years ago. Number 12. In the UK in 2019, renewable energy generated more electricity than fossil fuels for the first time ever. Also, did you know Norway gets 0% electricity from coal? And Germany has installed 1 kW of renewable capacity per person in the last decade. Number 13. 0.5% of the male population are descended from Genghis Khan. Scientists did a study in 2003 showing that about 60 million dudes share a Y chromosome with the famous emperor. I hope you liked this video. If you really, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.